Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Chauvinistic Travelers. This is our final vlog on Murshidabad. Tomb of Azimunnisa Begum. Azimunnisa Begum is the wife of Shujauddin Khan, the second Nawab of Bengal, and also the son-in-law of Murshid Quli Khan. Begum Azimunnisa suffered from tuberculosis, which is a very rare disease in those days. The physician advised the Nawab that she can be cured from the disease, but in order to make the Ayurvedic medicine, they need the liver of a 5-year-old kid along with the medicinal herbs. The Begum recovered from her illness, but she was addicted to the medicine, and her loyal men used to grapple and kill a child every day for the sake of the liver. When the Nawab came to know, he punished the Begum by burying her alive in 1730 AD. The Azim Katra Mosque was built in 1734 AD. The tomb is placed in an underground chamber and the visitors walk over her grave as a token of practice. She was also known as Kaleja Khali Begum, which means liver eater. There was a controversy regarding her death. Many historians say that she had illicit relationships with other men. So the Nawab was very much exasperated by her behavior and buried her alive. The mosque was partly destroyed due to 1897 earthquake. But one can experience the historic essence in every corner of the mausoleum. We are now crossing the Bhagirathi river to reach Khoshbagh, Roshnibagh and Kiriteshwari temple. You can enjoy the enthralling view of Bhagirathi river. Khoshbagh. The word Khoshbagh derived from Khoshbagh, which means smell, as 101 types of roses were cultivated here. Khoshbagh means garden of happiness. It is situated in Lal Bagh, Murshidabad. This was constructed by Nawab Alivardi Khan of Afshar dynasty. This garden was built for carousel and amusement during leisure time. Since Alivardi Khan had spent most of his years in Khoshbagh, he told his grandson Shiraj-ud-Dowla to cremate his body in Khoshbagh after his death. After the Battle of Plassey on 23rd June 1757 and followed by Shiraj-ud-Dowla's death on 2nd July 1757, the family members of Alivardi Khan were all killed and successively cremated here in Khoshbagh. This is the tomb of Azimunnisa Begum, the wife of Alivardi Khan, Amina Begum, mother of Shiraj-ud-Dowla, and Ghasiti Begum, maternal aunt of Shiraj-ud-Dowla. After the death of Shiraj in 1757, Amina Begum and Ghasiti Begum were captured and imprisoned for 3 years in Jinjira Palace of Bangladesh by Mir Jafar. Later, they were shrewdly drowned in the Buriganga river by the order of Mir Jafar's son Miran in 1760. This is the place where 17 tombs were cremated. After the Battle of Plassey, where Shiraj was captured and kept in Jafargan Palace of Mir Jafar, a farman was issued proclaiming that Shiraj's days were numbered and he will be killed soon. So any relative of Shiraj could come and meet him once. 17 members from Dhaka, including two famous Zubedars, two women, and one 5-year-old kid, came to see Shiraj. Mirza's son Miran called all the members for a dawat, the royal feast. When they attended the dawat, they were all killed by serving them poisonous food. This is the tomb of Dansha Fakir and his family members, the traitor who handed over Shiraz to the British. They were killed under the instruction of Lord Clive. The Britishers believed that if these traitors can become betrayer for Shiraj-ud-Dowla, then they can be a backstabber for the East India Company as well. And this was the significant reason why the British reigned for 200 years. From extreme right, the first two tombs were the bodyguards of Shiraj-ud-Dowla's wife, Lutfunnisa Begum, Abdul Hossain and Shabdul Hossain. They were eunuchs. And our left was the tomb of Shiraz's bodyguard, Ghulam Hossain.
To our right is the tomb of Nawab Shiraj-ud-Dowla. Besides the tomb of the Nawab, there is the tomb of Shiraz's brother, Mirza Mehdi, who was killed at the age of 12. He was first laid down, then a wooden plank was placed over him, and the elephant was used to torture him, and finally put him to death in public executions. Mir Muhammad, Sujaul Mul, Nakat Nasrif, Garim Hyder Ali, Jang Bahadur, Mansur Ali Khan, Aur Siraj-ud-Dowla is the full name of Shiraj. Shiraj was killed at the age of 24 by Mirza Muhammadi Beg on 2nd of July 1757 during the time of his namaz. His height was 7.2 feet. On our right is the tomb of Azimunnisa Begum, the first wife of Shiraj. Beside her was the tomb of Lutfunnisa Begum, the darling wife of Shiraj-ud-Dowla. After Shiraz's death, she was captured and tortured by Mir Jafar's son Miran. She was kept in Jinjira Palace of Dhaka. Miran gave her marriage proposal, but she strongly refused it. She used to receive pension under the instance of Lord Clive. She requested the East India Company that after her death she should be cremated near the tomb of Shiraj. This is the tomb of Nawab Ali Bardi Khan. He has 3 daughters. Ghasati Begum is childless. Momina Begum's son was Saikat Jung. Amina Begum has 2 daughters and 3 sons, Shiraj-ud-Dowla, Mirza Mehdi and Ikramdullah. Ali Bardi Khan made Shiraz the Nawab of Bengal, but he warned him that he had traitors in his own family who can be vulnerable. But Shiraz's incompetence in politics and cantankerous behavior landed up with the Battle of Plassey, and the English made Shiraz the last independent Nawab of Bengal, vanquished exhaustively. This is the tomb of Saikat Jung, son of Momina Begum, the maternal aunt of Shiraj-ud-Dowla and his wife. So this was the end of Afsar dynasty and the beginning of Najafi dynasty, that is the descendants of Mir Jafar. This is the Jama Masjid of Khoshbagh, and Namaz is continuing in this mosque till today. This is Roshnibagh. It was built in between 1725 to 3980 we could see the tomb of Sujauddin Khan, the second Nawab of Bengal and the son-in-law of Murshid Quli Khan. He became Nawab at the age of 62. You can also see the Jama Masjid of Roshnibagh. Outside the premises of Roshnibagh, a Shiva temple was built by Bhaskar Pandit, who was a Burgi, which means of Maratha origin. During 16th century, the Burgis invaded and looted Bengal multiple times. The Nawab secretly planned to kill Bhaskar Pandit. The Nawab invited Bhaskar Pandit and other 21 Burgis in Sargachi area. He succeeded in killing Bhaskar Pandit and his men. It was then Roshnibagh was built for relaxation and enjoyment. A mosque was built outside the Roshnibagh by the Sufi people. This is the tomb of Sujauddin Khan. He was 7.5 feet tall. And this is the tomb of the Fakir who supervised the tomb of Sujauddin Khan. Kiriteshwari temple. This is one of the Sati's 51 pits situated in Kiritkona village in Lalbagh. It is where Sati's kirit or crown had fallen. It is of 1000 years old, but the original temple was destroyed and was rebuilt by Darpanara and the king of Lalgola. Devi is worshipped as Mukuteshwari and locals call the goddess as Mahishashurmardini. The ruins of the original temple can be seen here. If we observe gently deteriorate of the temple, we can see the blend of Buddhist, Hindu and Islamic architect. This is goddess Mukuteshwari Devi. Thanks for watching our video. Hope to see you soon in our next vlog. Till then, take care and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel.